All right, thanks for your segment for us. Go ahead and share my screen. So yeah, I'm be segueing back into Bill's convo about layer ones and how historically we've seen a lot of sector rotations. Whether it be Luna, Avalanche, or Phantom. These layer ones have seen a lot of exposure with the growth of Ethereum and its ecosystem effects. So I just wanted to highlight another layer one protocol that has future potential that we're pretty bullish on, and it's Oasis Network, and this is developed by a team that's pretty strong academically. A lot of UC Berkeley graduates developed this blockchain, and they're utilizing a Tendermint consensus, which is created by Adam Cosmos. And this past month, Oasis has seen a lot of developments. They've launched a $160 million ecosystem fund, and what this entails is potential new developers flocking to this layer one, which has its unique benefits. So Oasis is a layer one that's first private layer one that also has EVM compatibility, and they just launched their Emerald EVM paradigm. And what this means essentially is existing applications on Ethereum that are developed using Solidity are capable of connecting to Oasis network and utilizing their paradigm, which almost acts like a layer 2 protocol similar to Matic. So utilizing their paradigm, developers on Ethereum can connect their existing protocols and achieve transactions of close to 1,000 transactions per second, and it's 99% fee reduction in comparison to where Ethereum is at right now historically. And some other developments, they're launching the Cypher Paradigm launch, which is private smart contracts and confidential computing. So this is the first protocol that I know of that's introducing private smart contracts for protocols to launch on top of. And what this means is essentially users can perform DeFi related stuff privately, lend to other protocols on existing protocols that would be connecting to this, lend to each other, borrow, and all in a private manner, as well as leverage private dexes. And this also means there's not going to be minor extractable value, which essentially means there's not potential for arbitrage for your transaction to increase in price all of a sudden, because this is going to be a private network. So the block makers don't have the ability to see that. And they also just launched UzuSwap, so this is going to be their first DEX, the first native DEX on Oasis Rose. And unique features of this, it has a buyback and burn feature, which is not very common for DEX tokenomics. And on top of this, you also get a feature where you mine a token perpetually, in small amounts after you trade it one time. So pretty unique in that as well. Tokenomics is very decentralized. 70% of it went to the community. Very good backers as well. And just want to highlight a very important note here. Oasis is using Cosmos SDK. So what this means is, all these protocols that use the inter-blockchain communication consensus mechanism, we could see them here, have the ability to connect to each other in the future. So, Terra Luna, we see it going up every day. Its ecosystem has developed to a point where, it's very robust. So utilizing this SDK gives Oasis and all these other protocols the ability to plug and play into each other. So, there's a potential for, the money markets in Terra to have and become utilized on Oasis network, because they both utilize, the same consensus mechanism, and the programmability is just easier for them to leverage those features. So very cool updates recently, and right now they're on their Cypher on Cypher on mainnet. So what that essentially means is they're trying to ramp up the introduction of private smart contracts and confidential computing. And most recent updates, we could check this out here. Oasis partnered with Meta AI, formerly Facebook. So, a lot of implications for traditional companies to utilize a confidential computing, which is something the industry really needs. And last point, just want to touch on, partners, uh, node operators, uh, and the backers. List keeps going. With this one, they have Anthem, Stakewise, a lot of universities as node operators. Cambridge blockchain at Berkeley. Um, so a lot of institutional and decentralized interests in Oasis currently. So I just wanted to highlight this to you guys, and yeah, that's it for my section. Thank you.
Token Metrics is a cryptocurrency investment platform that helps users leverage machine learning to become better crypto investors. Our in-depth analysis helps eliminate the emotions of investing, find profitable investment opportunities, and filters out scams. Learn more at tokenmetrics.com.